Welcome to the Global Events Podcast. We're your hosts, David Brooks and Sasha Reeds.
Hello.
Today, we're looking at something a bit different, not really about the music itself, but this single moment.
Right.
An incredibly viral interaction that happened at a recent Coldplay concert. Basically turned this, private interaction into a huge global online thing.
Yeah, it's fascinating. It started as just this, fleeting moment caught on a concert camera, shown on the big screen, but it just ignited this massive internet-wide, almost like investigative frenzy. It really took on a life of its own.
Okay, so let's set the scene. This happened at a Coldplay concert, part of their Music of Sears World Tour.
Which kicked off way back in March 2022, yeah.
And this particular show was in Foxborough, Massachusetts, Gillette Stadium.
Right, big venue.
So what actually happened? Initially, it seemed pretty normal, right? A couple gets caught on the concert cam.
Yeah, the kiss cam sort of moment, but maybe not exactly that. They were shown on the giant stadium screen.
And at first, they were described as being wrapped in each other's arms. Looked pretty sweet.
Totally typical concert vibe. But then, things took a turn.
Okay.
How so?
Well, right after they were shown on the screen, they seemed to react strangely, like they were suddenly trying to hide from a concert camera.
Oh. So not just shy, maybe. It looked like active hiding.
That was the perception, definitely. Yeah. And then Chris Martin, Coldplay's frontman, he saw it on the screen too.
And he commented.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He reacted live right there on stage. He looked at the screen and, wondered out loud.
What did he say?
He openly speculated, like, are they having an affair or they're just very shy?
Wow.
And then he even jokingly asked, are they having an affair in front of the entire stadium?
Okay, so that's the spark. Him saying that from the stage.
Exactly. That immediate, very public speculation. That wasn't just a throwaway comment. It absolutely poured fuel on the fire.
So naturally, the internet picks this up instantly. Instantly. That footage just exploded. TikTok, X, formerly Twitter, it was everywhere. It led to just this deluge of reactions.
And this is where the online sleuth thing kicks in, right?
Oh, absolutely. We've seen it before.
Yeah.
The internet sees a mystery, even a small one, and the amateur detectives just, they get to work.
Trying to figure out who these people were.
Exactly. Trying to identify the individuals in that clip based on, a few seconds of grainy footage.
And did they? Or did they claim to?
Well, that's the thing. The online investigators pretty quickly claimed they had identified the couple.
Really? Who did they say it was?
They alleged it was the CEO of a company called Astronomer, Andy Byron, and his chief people officer, Kristin Cabot, a gray-haired man and a blonde woman seen in the clip.
Wow. That's specific.
It is. And what's fascinating here is just the sheer speed of it all.
Right.
How this collective online effort turned this tiny video snippet into a full-blown public investigation. How narratives just form and spread like wildfire.
But has there been any official word? Did the company or these individuals say anything?
Well, apparently outreach was made to Astronomer, but the CEO has stayed completely silent on the matter. And in that silence, you get what often happens online, a wave of sort of hoax statements, and rumors started circulating too.
Yeah.
Made it even harder to know what was real.
So no confirmation, just intense online speculation and alleged identification.
Pretty much. Which, of course, just fed the whole cycle.
And this led to all the commentary, the jokes, the memes.
Oh, absolutely. Social media just ran with it. The clip was dissected, shared, commented on endlessly.
You mentioned TikTok earlier. Were there any specific comments that really took off?
Yeah, a few went super viral. One was pretty clever. Coldplay hasn't made a single in years. Last night they made 2.
Oof, brutal.
Right. Another one that got huge traction was just, imagine getting caught by Coldplay.
It captures the absurdity, yeah.
And then there was the observation a lot of people made. They made it so much worse by hiding.
Which might be true. Trying to hide just drew more attention.
Exactly. And you see in these comments this mix of humor, maybe some schadenfreude, but also this kind of collective anxiety, about being watched, about public embarrassment.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The public sentiment was definitely split. Some people immediately jumped to conclusions about infidelity. Others were defending them, saying maybe it was just awkwardness. Maybe they didn't want to be on camera for other reasons.
Boy, there could be lots of explanations.
For sure. But the internet often loves the most dramatic story. And it becomes this shared joke, this cultural moment people connect over, even if it's at someone else's expense.
And what about X, Twitter?
Yeah.
Similar stuff there.
Yep, tons of memes. One really popular one used that screenshot of a Taylor Swift fan hiding under a blanket during a news interview.
I think I saw that.
Yeah, and the caption was like, "This is how you should go to concerts if you've called in sick or you're cheating on your partner's bijou."
Practical advice.
And another one played on the Facebook Marked Safe feature. It said, "Marked safe from being cheated on at a Coldplay concert today."
It's interesting how humor is used to process these things.
Yeah.
Often by projecting our own fears or anxieties onto the situation.
Definitely. It's a coping mechanism, maybe, and a way to participate in the collective online conversation.
So, stepping back a bit, what does this whole episode really tell us?
I mean,
It feels like a perfect, if maybe uncomfortable, example of modern internet culture, doesn't it?
it really does. It shows how even a moment you think is relatively private, even in a crowd of thousands,
Yeah.
can instantly become public domain,
Yeah.
globally public, and then subject to just intense scrutiny, speculation, judgment, often with zero confirmed facts.
It's the speed and the scale that's kind of staggering.
Right. And this raises some, pretty important questions about this digital investigative frenzy.
Like what?
Like how quickly narratives get set in stone online, often based on almost nothing. How easily accusations can spread and potentially damage reputations, even without proof.
And what it means for privacy generally. In a world where everyone's got a camera in their pocket and platforms are designed for instant sharing.
Exactly. Where's the line anymore? Especially when the internet crowd, decides to investigate.
So the big takeaway here isn't really about Coldplay, or even necessarily about this specific couple.
Not primarily, no.
It's more about how this incident vividly illustrates the power of the internet to grab a fleeting personal moment and just transform it.
Yeah, transform it into this collective viral investigation that pulls millions of people in, sometimes overshadowing the actual event itself.
It definitely got a lot of attention.
It did. And it leaves us, and you listening, with a bit of a provocative thought, perhaps.
Go on.
What responsibility do we have as individuals online when we participate in this, when we share the clip, make the joke, engage in the speculation, or join these investigations into strangers' lives?
Especially when it's often based on incomplete or unverified information.
Exactly. Where does collective curiosity cross into something potentially harmful?
That is definitely something to think about. Food for thought for sure. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Let us know what you think. Please do like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the global events shaping our digital and physical worlds.